Welcome to Crisis Chronicles, the YouTube channel that explores the lesser-known conflicts that have shaped our world. In this episode, we will be delving into the First Congo War, a complex conflict that took place in the Democratic Republic of Congo from 1996 to 1997. The First Congo War was a battle for control of the country's vast mineral resources and involved multiple armed groups, each with their own interests and agendas. It was a brutal conflict, with widespread atrocities and human rights abuses, and it had far-reaching consequences for the Democratic Republic of Congo and the wider region. Join us as we explore the history of the First Congo War, the parties involved, and the impact of the conflict on the people and region. We'll examine the weapons used in the conflict and the foreign powers that supported each side. Through detailed research and expert analysis, we'll seek to shed light on this little-known conflict and understand its ongoing legacy. So, sit back, relax, and prepare to delve into the complexities of the First Congo War on this episode of Crisis Chronicles. The First Congo War, also known as the Great War of Africa, was a conflict that took place in the Democratic Republic of Congo from 1996 to 1997. The conflict involved multiple armed groups and had far-reaching consequences for the country and the wider region. At the heart of the conflict was the question of who would control the vast mineral resources of the Democratic Republic of Congo, which include diamonds, copper, cobalt, and gold. These resources had been exploited by European colonial powers during the colonial period, and in the years following independence, they continued to be the focus of foreign interests. The conflict began in 1996 when the Alliance of Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Congo ADFL, a rebel group supported by Rwanda and Uganda, launched an offensive against the government of President Mobutu Sese Seko. The ADFL was made up of several different factions, including Congolese Tutsis who had fled to Uganda and Rwanda during previous conflicts. The ADFL received support from both Rwanda and Uganda, who saw the conflict as an opportunity to gain control of the mineral-rich eastern region of the Democratic Republic of Congo. They provided the rebel group with weapons, ammunition, and logistical support. On the other side, President Mobutu's government was supported by a variety of armed groups, including militias and mercenary groups. Mobutu's government had been in power since 1965 and was widely seen as corrupt and ineffective. The government was also supported by Angola, which feared that instability in the Democratic Republic of Congo would spill over into its own territory. The conflict quickly escalated, with various armed groups joining the fray. In addition to the ADFL and Mobutu's forces, there were also armed groups representing different ethnic and regional interests. The fighting was brutal, with reports of widespread atrocities and human rights abuses. The conflict also had significant regional implications, as neighboring countries became involved in the fighting. Rwanda and Uganda both sent troops into the Democratic Republic of Congo, while Angola provided support to the government. The involvement of multiple foreign powers made the conflict even more complicated and difficult to resolve. In terms of casualties, estimates vary, but it is believed that tens of thousands of people were killed in the conflict. The use of child soldiers was also widespread, with many young people forced to fight on both sides. In terms of weapons, the conflict saw the use of a wide range of weapons, including small arms, artillery, and tanks. Many of the weapons used were supplied by foreign powers, with Rwanda and Uganda receiving support from the United States and other Western countries. In conclusion, the First Congo War was a complex conflict involving multiple armed groups and foreign powers. The conflict had far-reaching consequences for the Democratic Republic of Congo and the wider region, and it highlighted the ongoing struggle for control of the country's vast mineral resources. The legacy of the conflict can still be felt today, as the Democratic Republic of Congo continues to face ongoing political and economic challenges.